Fays Drug was a chain of drugstores that was founded in 1958 and closed in 1997. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified of my latest videos. Please hit that like button and leave a suggestion or a comment. You might see that in a future video. Thanks for watching, and now back to a regular scheduled program.
Fays Drug's last-minute Christmas flyer has arrived, and it's loaded with dozens of holiday values. This 16-piece Rocher Chocolates gift box is only $2.59. Give her the Hots curling iron or brush, just $6.47, or the Hots 2-speed hair dryer for only $12.99. And give him the Schick Total Touch or Gamma cordless shaver, just $14.99. Last-minute gift ideas from Fays, obviously not your average drugstore.
After earning a UB degree in chemistry in 1948 and a UB pharmacy degree in 1952, Panashi saw his business dreams become a reality when he opened a drugstore with his father in 1958. We wanted a name that was short and catchy. We didn't think Panashi's Pharmacy had much of a ring. Panashi said in a 1998 article in UB Today, so they decided on Fays Drug, named after Panashi's wife, Fay. The duo proposed dropping the E to save money on the cost of the signs. Fays steadily grew in central New York. The resulting Fays Drug Company, Inc. was incorporated on October 20th, 1966, and Fays Drugs opened its headquarters in Syracuse, New York, with the bulk of its operations residing in Liverpool, New York. Fays stores sold a wide variety of goods with a corporate tagline of, "Obviously not your average drugstore." Its yellow and black marketing format attracted the wrath, or at least the attention, of Kodak over the company's film packaging. Fays expanded quickly in the Rochester region, and after it bought the local and long-established Key Drug Company. After the initial success of their first store, a second store that soon followed in nearby Liverpool struggled, but the tide was about to turn. To solve the problem, we decided to open a third store, more or less go for broke, he said in an article. That store was a home run, so was the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and after that, we just couldn't miss. The company went public in 1969. In 1979, the company bought 20 or so Key Drug stores and converted them to Fays. By then, the company reported having 81 stores, all within 150 miles of its Liverpool headquarters and warehouse. Fays had briefly expanded to South Carolina and other parts of the Southeast, but sold those stores when they were unsuccessful. Fays installed a computerized pharmacy system in 1982. By the mid-1980s, Fays branched into other ventures. Their ventures included Wheels, Discount Auto Supply, and paper cutter stores. The company also tried entering into the New England markets, but like with a failed Southern strategy, sold or closed them within a few years. Expansion continued at a rapid pace. In 1991, Fays bought out the 48-store Carl's Drug Company, based in Rome, Oneida County. The Fays chain by then extended to more than 200 stores. Fays sold products that you wouldn't find in other drugstores, like lounge chairs and radar detectors and lawnmowers. Fays prices on some food items were ridiculously low to bring in customers who would buy more merchandise. Some stores had full lines of sporting goods and sold everything from rowboats to rifles to archery products. Fays also opened its own liquor store, next to the drugstore, of course. "We sold a ton of motor oil," one former store associate said. "We had hardware with a private label of paint, we sold watches, and we made keys. We carried more than most drugstores, which is where our tagline came from." At its peak, there were over 300 stores operating in New York and then Northeast Pennsylvania. Fays enjoyed a #1 market share in Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, and Albany. In the mid-1990s, Fays Drugs decided to divest itself of its non-core subsidiaries. The company closed 9 underperforming stores in its paper cutter subsidiary in April of 1993. In 1996, the company sold its remaining 29 paper cutter stores to Long Island-based Party Experience Inc., a chain of party and holiday-oriented supply stores, which converted the paper cutter stores to Party Experience format the following year. In December of 1995, the company sold its Wheels Discount Auto Supply subsidiary with its 82 auto parts stores in New York and Pennsylvania to Sears-owned Western Auto Supply for $37 million. In 1996, Fays Drug was sold to JCPenney for $285 million in stock. JCPenney merged its drug operations into Eckerd in 1997. Many of the original Fays Drugs locations that had not been closed in favor of standalone Eckerd stores, many now are Rite Aid locations, still feature the familiar Fays aisle and pharmacy formats that served as models for drugstore chains nationwide.
Hey, you just watched my video. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.